Happy holidays from Northview High School, and are you ready for Friday Night Wrestling?
Welcome to a holiday edition of the Friday Night Frenzy, a mini version of the Frenzy, if you will. I'm Tim McMahon filling in for Eric Calvert tonight, and the City League was off tonight, as was most of the NLL, but there was a full schedule in the Three Rivers Athletic Conference, so let's get started there with the rivalry, St. John's versus St. Francis at UT. Knight students, they're in the holiday spirit, waving the Santa hats in full force. And the Titans, though, they're the ones applying pressure early. Tarvis Malone with the steal. Over to Austin Gardner. He drives in. He gets a layup to go. St. John's up early. Gardner had 8 on the night. Let's stay at this end. Mark Loving, you're going to see a lot of him. And one right there off the backboard. Titans up, but St. Francis keeps it close. Give it to the big guy, Andrew Villalobos. Knights down 2 at that point. Titans go back to their bread and butter. Loving on the fast break. Oh, he's so smooth. He gets a layup to go. I think even a finger roll there at the end. They led by 28 in the half. Third quarter, more Loving. Gets a defender up and one again. He had 17. He sat the fourth. Everyone got involved, and St. John's wins 66-31.
We want to get our bench in and help our team be strong, have a deep bench, and it'll help us down in the long run. My teammates finding me in the right position, good spot for me to score, and it's going down right now.
Head coach Jim Welling and Central hosting Lima Senior. He had a bit of a cold tonight, wasn't talking too much. Welling, tie game to Sean Kaiser. Pull-up jumper, it's good. Irish up early. They're also attacking the boards. Cliff Bussey going to be off the mark, rattles around. Keith Dobridge there, no good for him as well, but Deontay Cole finally puts it back in. Back and forth game all night. Lima Senior off the steal. Isaiah Simpson, he hits the jumper, but just before the end of the first, Nathaniel Harris getting it in the post, kicking it out, find the open man. Galen Hughes buries a long two. Irish hold court and win 58-53.
Well, we came out, we played it kind of sluggish tonight, but we came away with a win, and I felt great about it. We passed the ball around real well. We didn't take care of it, but we got to continue to get better.
Whitmer at Clay, that's former Eagle and PG Falcon. Kate Octor in the house. Nigel Hayes, well, he owned the night tonight. Here he hits a jumper. Panthers up 4 early on. Seconds later, not minutes, seconds later, steals and the dunk. And still the first. Hayes, this time, dialing long distance from the corner. That is good. Shortly thereafter, Hayes again with another steal. And you guessed it, another one-handed dunk. Whitmer starts on a 22-5 run, and they win easily, 98-58. We keep it in the track, but head out to Fremont, where the Little Giants were playing host to a big giant, C.J. Geddes and the Findlay Trojans. Findlay up 26-19 at the half. Ross fighting back. Deontay Pettiford going to get the steal, and he's going to take it C to C, coast to coast. That cut the lead to 2. A little bit later, it's Pettiford trying to take it in, but he's going to get blocked by Jake Harnicombe. An 11-2 run. Ross up 30-28. Excuse me, Jake Harnicombe cleans it up. And in the third, back comes Findlay. Here's C.J. Geddes down low, hoop and the foul. Trojans back up 5. But 2 minutes left now. More Geddes. This time, well, no, that's Joseph Davidson. He throws it down, puts Findlay up 16. Trojans roll 57-44. Tiffin Calvert at Fremont St. Joe's. Calvert's Nick Bennett. I have no idea what that was. I think that's a present there. Nick Bennett gets a layup. Senecas go up 2 early. St. Joe's, though, they answer back. Where's St. Joe's? There they are. Connor Dudley going to take it baseline. He gets easy layup to go. Crimson Streaks cuts it to 1. Back comes Calvert. Nick Warnament going to hang it from the top branch. Senecas retake the lead. Crimson Streaks answer with a 3 of their own. Jordan Sessler setting up. Gets St. Joe's back in it. They're up 2. More from Bennett. More from Calvert. This time from three-point land. The Senecas pull away in the second half. Calvert wins 71-57. Finally, our last game of the night. Ever Red and Green at North Poleview. Cats up 2. Connor Hartnett. It's the 3 French hens. Northview up 5. Vikings respond. Matt Brighton. He's got a 3 wise men of his own. Evergreen down just a bucket. Brandon Villalobos, the second Villalobos we had, he gets on the naughty list with a steal, and he's going to take it in for the layup. Cats still down at that point. Diller Hendricks, he says it's better to give than receive this time of the year. Nice pass to Brighton for the bucket, but Northview would play the Grinch to Evergreen and win 68-50. Well, the next time we see the Toledo Rockets football team in the Glass City, they'll be either Military Bowl champions or recovering from a second straight bowl loss. Let's hope it's a former on that one. UT flew out from Toledo Express Airport this afternoon on their way to Washington, D.C. Coach Campbell is treating the trip as part business and part history tour as he'll visit the Capitol, Vietnam Memorial, and other landmarks. Last year, UT stayed home competing in the Little Caesars Bowl in Detroit. The trip to D.C. will be a first for many of the Rockets.
Last year around this time we were practicing and we only had to go up the road, so it wasn't really that big of a bowl experience. Really, a lot of us been to Detroit, been to the state of Michigan. We already know what it's like up there, but for a lot of the guys from the South, from the Midwest, or from out West, really don't know what it's like to be on the East Coast, so it's kind of good to take them back to my neck of the woods.
It's neat anytime you get a chance to go somewhere new, and for our kids, you know, how many of our kids, I think only about a handful have been to D.C., and so you get a chance to go somewhere new.
And one final note tonight, Walleye winners on the road over Kalamazoo 2-1. That's Frenzy. We'll be back in a bit.